What's up, everyone, and welcome back to JMD. We're back here for some more music reactions. I'm doing Bad Omens again. I know. I actually expected some more hit back on the previous one, but I don't know that I really did. Because it was one of those where I kind of felt like, yep, this is Bad Omens for me. Like, part of the song is a hit, the rest of the song is a miss. I kind of feel like that every time I hear them. I don't know. This is a new song, official music video. The song is Impose. It was released 5 days ago. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if this is gonna drive the same way, or if this is, maybe it's a complete hit or a complete miss. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you very much for joining me. If you are new here, welcome to JMD. And if you don't mind, it'd be awesome if you check out more from the channel. Consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And if you also, have time, check out the other channels, ClearTalk, Plays, Puzzling. Subscribe to those as well. It's completely free for you. It helps out the channel and the me and everything, like, amazingly. It's exactly what YouTube wants you to do. You must do what YouTube says to do. Please check out the other the links and stuff there too for support, if you don't mind. If any support you give is much appreciated. Thank you very much. Whether it's like a ongoing or one-time thing, either way. And if you are returning, you're the shit. You're amazing. Thank you. Welcome back to JMD. And keep coming back. Keep coming back. You know you want to. Let's swap over. Bad Omens. I don't know why everything is muted. I'm getting annoyed by that. Bad Omens. Impose. All right, let's see what they got.
I'm losing my leverage, all of the evidence that I'm not just a fraud. Too deep in my head again, won't let nobody in, no matter how hard they knock. And I go sit alone in a prison made of bone.
She's pretty.
I'm on my toes, and still I feel like I impose. It's okay to let me go if you need. What's it say about me if I run away without you when I fall asleep? And in your head I'm always gonna stay. What's it say about me if I never change and I push everyone away? On borrowed time, you know I can't repay.
I like it so far.
Oh, I tried to settle in a life of relevance.
Waiting for the drop.
But I long to be lost, and I tried to separate, walk to the precipice, to the sound of applause. And I go sit alone in a prison made of bone. Oh, I hate it, but it's home for me.
I feel like I'm imposing on their life.
I'm on my toes, and still I feel like I impose. It's okay to let me go if you need. What's it say about me if I run away without you when I fall asleep? And in your head I'm always gonna stay. What's it say
feel like she's dealing with shit. Why is there so much more left on this?
Ko zaspim, zbežim, a brez tebe. Še zmeraj si v sanjah, a ne mojih. Idealiziram tebe in življenje, a ti ne držiš tempa. Nihče ga nikoli ne more. Ampak zabava je skoraj pri koncu. Ničemur ni več moč.
Okay, hold on. I've turned the closed caption on, but it's...
Ko zaspim, zbežim, a brez tebe. Še zmeraj si v sanjah, a ne mojih. Idealiziram tebe in življenje, a ti ne držiš tempa. Nihče ga nikoli ne more. Ampak zabava je skoraj pri koncu.
Apparently it's having a hard time reading from whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it's in. I mean, I don't think that's going to make a difference.
Ko zaspim, zbežim, a brez tebe.
No. Okay,
Še zmeraj si v sanjah, a ne mojih. Idealiziram tebe in življenje, a ti ne držiš tempa. Nihče ga nikoli ne more. Ampak zabava je skoraj pri koncu. Ničemur ni več moč ubežati. Nikomur ni več moč ubežati. Sem prevara.
Man, I mean, I wish I knew what language that was in. If somebody I don't know, let me know, maybe put in the comments translate that for me. I'm not exactly sure what language like precisely that is. Hold on. Okay, all right. Took me a second, but I found in the comment section that at the 420 mark, she is speaking of Slovenia. And it says, when I fall asleep, I run away, but without you. You're still dying in my dreams, but not mine. I idolize you in life, but you don't keep up. And keep, I guess I should have started, keep in mind that this Google Translate, it might be getting some of this off. I know the last line, it's wrong. although funny enough what it did translate. Nobody can ever can, but the party is almost over. There is no escape from anything. No one can escape anymore. And then the last line, it translates, I'm a lawyer, which is interesting because I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And so did other people question this. And then people in the commented clarifying that the last line is sim prevera, which means I'm a fraud. Of course, and then somebody else said down here, I am deception. So it could be either one of those. I'm assuming like it could have, maybe it could have some different like meaning. I mean, fraud, deception is kind of in the same thing there. But it's funny that Google translated as I am a lawyer. That is actually quite hilarious. So since it messed that up, some of this may also be slightly off. Like the I idolize you and life. Maybe that's more like in life or something. That would make a little bit more sense there, but whatever. I mean, there could be some slight differences in some words, but that's the basic translation of that, which is pretty cool. I hate that, like, they didn't know why. I mean, apparently the video was recorded in Slovenia. And that's the reason why that section is in that language. Why they didn't also like put on, like, generate a translation into English for the video. That would have made sense unless they just wanted people to try to figure that out, for fun. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, so. That's the translation for that. The song, as far as the song, okay. The song was, I mean, it was pretty good. I didn't mind it. It was a little staticky, like it didn't really. I mean, it had this subtle progression, which was cool. It feels like a song that's kind of, it's just as far as musically, like for an album, it's just sort of a placer, like it's like something to move you along, maybe provoke some emotion for a little bit until they hit you again with something. I mean, it was okay. It didn't go crazy like some of their songs. I think there was a lot of people that commented like, okay, good song, but I want the heavy stuff back. I mean, you can't always. I mean, I would say this is pretty good. One of the better songs that I've heard from Bad Omens. The video was very cool. I mean, it was, very, I think, emotional. Clearly, and even what she says at the end, to some degree, I guess, could argue the entire video. That feeling of like, because I kept getting this feeling like, she loves or has these emotions of maybe feeling safe or whole or like, with this person, but at the same time there's these demons in her, or whatever, depression or anxiety, the things that, how they manifest, or maybe depending upon what she's been through in life or whatever, like that keep her to some degree with walls or at a distance, or like feeling like she, even though she enjoys these moments, she also feels like she's maybe, feeling like a fraud, feeling like somebody who, ultimately maybe you can never wholly stay in that as yourself, like, and it being something where the other person, you feel like you're going to eventually hurt the other person. And that makes you feel, some kind of way, like, feel like a fraud, feel like a deceptor, feel like, even though you're not intentionally being that way, it's just, that's kind of the feeling, the vibe, like she was being tortured, with herself, for some reason, whatever. Very, very good video. Pretty cool song. So, yeah, that was my take. What do you think? Let me know. Yeah, pretty good. Bad Omens, good job. This is a good song. Thank you very much. Peace. JMD. I'm out.